Good, whatever time of day it is you are listening to us. This is the PNA Podcast Express. Quick trip? Question mark?
Nobody knows.
No one knows. We don't know if it's going to go for 15 minutes or if it's going to go for 150 minutes. We have no idea. He's Adam Filkins, our producer, host, and general all-around good guy. And
wow,
best thing to happen to this podcast.
Must have got a promotion.
Yeah, he got promoted. I'm Phil Nickel. We have Ashley Weiner-Palmer back for a little bit. She might duck out. And our resident Sasquatch expert, Matt Lindley here.
And Wiener Consumer
Champion.
Yes.
Champion Wiener Consumer.
He needs like a golden hot dog.
First annual champion.
The first annual. I like what you did there. First annual champion.
Yes.
Of our 2 yards of chili cheese dog challenge.
Although, given the subject matter of the consumption, it maybe should be a biannual.
Yeah. I don't want to. I see what you did there.
Good one.
There you go. You got to turn the drops up.
Yeah, sorry.
So if you want to email this show, I guess question mark.
Just do it.
Do it. You can go PNA Podcast Express at gmail.com or pineapple nipple arsehole at gmail.com. Any gear grinds? Anybody got a gear grind? Ashley's feverishly typing. Matt, any Sasquatch sightings?
Not recently.
Does that grind your gears?
That pisses me off.
Yeah, it should.
It does. So I got to know, how did you feel the next day after consuming 2 yards of chili cheese hot dogs?
I woke up at 3 o'clock a.m. Could not go back to sleep. Had to go be at the farm by 8 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
By that time, I felt a little bit better. Still didn't use the bathroom until I got home later that evening at about 6 o'clock.
And then what happened?
I don't no longer have a toilet. It exploded.
So the next question is, I'm still impressed, still very impressed. Would you do it again?
Yes.
He didn't look like he was in peril.
I did it twice. I got one more in me.
So can you do me a favor?
Absolutely.
Put that on your resume.
I don't even know how to make a resume.
That's what we're going to cover next week in the podcast.
Yep. How do I make a resume?
Or as they say in Greek, curriculum vitae.
Well, the other question
Sure,
is,
whatever
Phil,
that means.
Trust me.
how did you feel?
Oh, I had the meat sweats throughout the night. I told you I couldn't sleep. I tossed and turned. And then at 3 o'clock, because I texted you, at 3 o'clock I got up and I turned my air conditioning on high. So it was literally like a meat locker in my room, and that's how I got to sleep. So I think the only thing that calmed down all that shit in my stomach was the fact that I got it down to a temperature that it would normally hang in a meat locker, and so I was able to sleep.
Nice. So I figured out that about 2 foot of wiener is my max.
Yeah, you were fine because you just had 2 of them.
Yeah, I just had 2 foot of wiener, and I was totally fine.
2 foot-long chili cheese dogs.
Yes.
How was your toilet?
There's a crack in the porcelain.
Does your wall look like the wall in here?
From that chocolate milk incident.
Are we going to bring up old shit?
It's so gross.
That is pretty nasty.
We're going to bring up old shit.
You could get a towel, dude.
So here...
I'll bring baby wipes with me next week, and we'll get that
all right,
cleaned up.
we'll fix it. So full disclosure, we were going to do the 40-40-40 challenge tonight. 40 nuggets, 40 ounces of beer in 40 minutes, but somebody dropped the ball. That would be Phil. I could not secure everything I needed to in time. So next week we're going to do the 40-40-40 challenge. I'm sorry.
It's okay. People
I think we
survive.
needed a week off because, you know, my cholesterol's through the roof after the last couple of weeks of that chocolate milk and then fucking foot-long hot dogs.
13-inch hot dogs.
Yes, 13-inch hot dogs. They are 13 inches
I had
long.
blood work done this last week. They're like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
What the fuck have you been doing?
Your blood is pure.
Your blood is pure chocolate milk and foot-long hot dog.
Yeah.
And beer.
And beer.
Draft beer.
Cheap draft beer.
They're like, don't we pay you well enough to drink better than that?
Yes, you do. I just choose not to.
Yeah.
That's what somebody said to me. They're like, why do you drink that cheap shit? I'm like, PBR, it won an award one time. And why would I pay more to do something that I can pay less for?
Yeah.
I enjoy it just fine.
I will shell out like $2.50 for a Four Loko every now and then.
Every once in a while.
Yeah, if I'm feeling saucy.
Every once in a while.
Saucy.
How's your week been, man?
Awesome.
You're not your normal rambunctious self.
We'll get there.
Bet.
I'm a little disappointed, though, about the chicken nuggets.
The
I
40
skipped dinner tonight.
challenge?
Oh, he was really looking forward to
I
it.
skipped supper, thinking I'm going to go have some nuggies and some beer.
Hey, dude, I'm not going to lie. Some head games being played by me, maybe.
Oh, what a fucker. I went out and bought one of those toilets that
fucking
can
with you a
flush
little bit.
baseballs.
You know why he's not doing it? He was at Subway earlier. He's all filled up.
I got free bacon.
He got filled up at Subway.
Literally.
Filled up.
Jared don't just like kids.
So I was wondering for the chicken nuggets. Like, I actually sprung for the good chicken nuggets. But maybe I should go to, like, Burger King and get the
Hold on,
$1.49 for 10 chicken nuggets.
Pause. What constitutes a good chicken nugget?
McDonald's.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Not Burger King. McDonald's.
Like, the nuggets I got are very comparable to McDonald's. Like, they actually
Where did you
taste
go
just
to
like-
get them?
So it's through our local Bosco distributor. I bought a box of those. You can sample one. Those are the chicken nuggets we're gonna have. Sample one. Those are the chicken nuggets we're gonna have next week.
That looks very McDonald's-like.
Those are the nuggets I purchased.
I'll do 80 of them.
Okay.
Ew! That's the worst thing ever. No.
So I did buy those because I bought them directly. I'll have a fry instead.
The fries you were just complaining about?
Those are terrible.
Did he buy those from McDonald's and just heat them back up?
No, it's probably the
No.
same distributor.
No, I can confirm because I actually.
I will say one thing.
Yeah.
They switched fries.
Yeah, they saw. We know that
I told Landon he needed to sit back there and quarter those fries up like
because
in
they're
the
like
board.
big chunks of potato.
Yeah,
But anyway,
they're like
fear-
wedges.
Fear not, those nuggets you two gentlemen just sampled are the same nuggets I purchased because I purchased them through the bar, and I bought a box of 200. So here's the official advertisement. We have enough to do 5 people to do the challenge.
Nice.
Yeah.
You in?
I'm in.
All right.
We have 4 right now.
Therefore, so we're looking...
We might have to set. I might have to bring the big mixer and set up a bunch of mics.
Right. So player 5 has entered the game. We're looking for a player 5.
Ooh, better put out a call right now.
That's right.
I really don't. I don't think it's going to be a tough job to find somebody that wants to come in and eat free chicken nuggets.
So-
I was going to say, if it's
And
free
beer.
food, it's generally
So
a-
I purchased the 200 chicken nuggets.
I may
am
enter
going to
twice.
I'm going to get tumblers for the beer, 40-ounce tumblers, and
Nice.
you can drink whatever beer you want. It's your choice, dealer's choice on the beer, but you have 40 minutes to finish all of them. It's the 40-40-40 challenge.
What about dipping sauce?
Yes, any dipping sauce you choose,
Oh, I think we know where
as
I'm
much
going.
as you want too.
What is your dipping sauce of
I
choice,
think we
Adam?
should
The
use a
Parmesan
combination
garlic
of
here
ranch,
is phenomenal.
Barbecue.
Oh,
and
like they
ketchup.
put on the wings?
That's not bad.
So I will go with that.
You got to change it up. You can't eat
Yeah, a little
40
bit.
chicken nuggets, dipping them all in ranch.
No, you can have multiple too. There's no. The only rules are 40-40-40. That's it. The chicken nuggets have to be consumed. You could lather them in anything you want, but as long as you eat all 40 of them in 40 minutes, that's the challenge.
Anything you want.
Don't be popping them up a woman's vagina and then
He
ping
knew
pong balling
exactly
them
what
out.
I was
Yeah.
thinking.
You're just gonna. It's like a ping pong ball show. It's just-
Here's Matt.
You can tell I'm married because I was thinking like, Honey Jack.
yeah. No. Nugget.
If you can find that girl, that's a special kind of girl right there.
Those are the beaver sauce nuggets.
Didn't you say there's a trailer park around here somewhere?
There's a trailer park very close, and it's a little methy.
Oh, we don't want to bring up Deckerville Trailer Park.
We're also in
I don't know.
Deckerville.
I kind of picture Matt having a guy that's flinging them to him
Oh, chocolate thunder.
like a little catapult.
What the fuck did I do to you, Al?
Maybe he fashioned his wiener into a trebuchet.
Dude, I watched you take 6 foot of wiener last week. I can say whatever the fuck I want.
Actually, 6'6" a wiener because they were
'Cause he had the
13
extra
inches
inch.
long.
Yeah.
I You got that extra
You
inch
got to
on.
remember the extra inch.
It's all about the tip. That's
Yes.
all I gotta say.
Just the tip of the thumb.
Just for a minute, see how it feels.
My cheeks are gonna be all red. In a second.
Just let it happen. Well, what are we going to talk about tonight? We don't have a challenge. We can do a challenge. I mean, we could chug a glass of beer. Who's all
glass
that
of
is
beer?
man about that one?
Let's do a glass of bourbon.
Glass of bourbon.
So, like 12 ounces of bourbon?
The splatters might be
I was
more
thinking
with
maybe
that.
8, but
I was thinking I would do
I like your
6. I'll do
enthusiasm.
6. I bid on 6. I'll do 6
I do have
ounces.
to make it home tonight.
I'll do 4 ounces of bourbon.
you're leaving with the
He's
food.
like, I am coming back for my nuggets next Monday.
So next Monday, show up around 7:30 if you want to compete in the 40-40-40 challenge.
Nuggets.
And if we have too many entrants, we'll do a lottery for it. What do you think of that? Is that fair?
I like that idea.
Yeah.
I say we have a cornhole toss.
Oh,
Yeah, you
so
got to
handle this like men.
Yes. We set up a cornhole board. We have them toss it at the first person to get a cornhole hole.
Is in?
Yeah.
Okay.
You probably shouldn't say men because there are some girls who
Or
probably
ladies.
use that.
Hey, ladies!
Also, probably shouldn't be saying first person to get a cornhole. Because,
I've seen those videos on Pornhub. Yeah.
yeah,
The
don't.
cornhole demonstrations on Pornhub. Yeah. You'll
Don't-
lose your freaking mind.
You have to specify. Don't Google cornhole. Because, as Phil stated, you will come up on Pornhub.
And it's just a lady just shoving corn up her hole.
Jesus.
Cornhole.
That's right.
If you like chicken nuggets, this is your favorite sauce. Chicken nuggets, chicken nuggets, chicken nuggets, yeah. Chicken nuggets, yeah.
You're welcome.
Those are quality chicken nuggets, though, right? You guys agree?
They were awesome. They were
Yeah.
great.
So here's the thing.
Chicken nuggets more than you do.
So here's the thing. When we do these food challenges, I don't know if you've noticed, but you kicked us off with the True Moose, so you went high dollar. You didn't go cheap chocolate milk.
No.
So much like we did with the A&W
Foot-long coney dogs.
Yeah, like
chili dogs.
I prepared them right. Let's do high quality foods with our challenges. Let's not do garbage like Nathan's hot dogs.
All right, so hang on. Let's talk scenarios here.
Go
because
on.
if one of you win, you're basically champion. You've won 2 events. If I win, we have to have a 4th.
We haven't come up with a 4th challenge yet.
No, but I think it should be like the prime rib
Does
challenge.
anybody go on?
Yeah.
Why don't you let people just post it on Facebook and see all the
What's a good
responses?
ch-
and then
Wait.
pick one.
Leave fate to the masses.
Yeah.
Okay,
No.
Because then you're not
This is not a
knowing what you're getting
democracy.
into.
Which one of you guys can lick the most white pieces of dog shit?
I'd say something that's plausible, not just that's plausible, but
Well, yeah.
like
I watched
What-
it happen
what-
on Step Brothers.
What would the prime rib challenge consist of?
Eating as much prime rib as possible in as short a period of time as possible.
ugh.
Well, we have to put constraints on because it's just
Like a corset?
it entropies into chaos if you don't actually add
Well,
constraints.
yes.
So it'd have to be like the most prime rib you can finish in like a set amount of time, say 33 minutes or something.
Oh, we could do like the Wagyu challenge. Have you had Wagyu?
Yes.
So very, very rich.
Oh, very
If you could take in a pound of Wagyu in like 15 minutes, that would be a good challenge.
What is ragu?
It's a very, very fatty laced steak that's it's Japanese, and it's supposedly the best beef you can get in the world. It's marble.
I believe it is.
Yeah.
I mean, when I've had it, it's like, wow. I've only prepared my own, though. I've never had it
You
at a
don't
restaurant.
cook it for very long. You just want
You want a good char on it, and
you
then
want the
that's
fat to just be able to
Maybe you guys are taking the wrong road here.
We should go cheap.
Maybe the challenges should
Dollar
be
Tree steaks.
something nobody wants.
Yes.
Like, if we get a big jar of pickled pig's feet here,
Oh,
and
fuck that.
and
No, I'm out.
and
let's see who
fucking
can
in,
beat the
dude.
most of them.
We already talked about eggs too. Pickled eggs.
Hold on. You've been to like the fair, right?
Yes.
And have you seen what they walk knee deep in?
Yes.
And then I don't trust the people that prepare them to wash them properly.
The pickle juice will kill everything.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That's pure concentrated evil.
Pickled pig's feet, maybe some kishka.
I've been to Croswell.
sausage.
Yes.
How about some chinina? Have you ever had that?
No. What is it?
Duck blood soup.
Let's do it.
Ew.
That's
It's
how
a Polish
That's how
thing.
you win a challenge. Somebody's going to back out
Yep.
that doesn't want to eat that.
You know,
Or
I've been to
barf on the
Poland
wall.
and they do not eat that there.
You keep bringing in delicious
grandma
food.
makes it.
This place is going to be
Nobody
packed.
likes
You're
it.
right, you're right,
Fucking
you're
She
right.
still
you're
makes
right.
it.
Well, this is what's called the hook.
She probably throws
This
it
is how
away
you get
every
people-
holiday.
Sorry, this is how you get people in the door. And then you hit them with the hard 20 of saying, hey, we're fucking eating ducks' assholes tonight.
You start giving them free chili cheese dogs and free
Those are good
steaks
chicken nuggets, yeah.
and free
Yeah.
chicken nuggets. They're going to pile right in.
They are solid chicken
And it's going to
nuggets.
cost you a lot
So
of
what do
money.
you recommend then? Pickles, pig's feet? I'm in. I eat those out of
No,
recommendation.
it-
Pig's
if
feet,
I will-
kishka.
Okay.
I will throw the nugget challenge so that I don't win if we're going to do pickled pig's feet.
I hate pickled pig's feet.
You
I
can
like
just
'em.
keep with the sausage-looking meats and do like pickled bologna.
How about we do the pickled eggs?
Yeah, not into. I mean, pickles are pickled is for pickles.
Adam doesn't want anything pickled other
Pickles.
than cucumbers that become pickles.
What is?
It's going to be cheaper.
Well, I hope so. This is costing me a lot of money. You don't want to know what 200. You don't want to know what 200 chicken nuggets retail for.
You got to spread the cost
I mean,
out a little
the
bit.
cost. Thankfully, I was given wholesale on them, but
I don't know. I've bought that many before. I have two boys at home that I don't like to feed.
so you
like
bought
good
10,
stuff.
20-piece nuggets.
Yeah, pretty much. Like a giant bag of them.
Is
That's
that, is that the biggest amount that you can buy at McDonald's?
It's 20. Yes.
It's 20 at a time?
They used to have a 50
I
piece.
thought they had a bigger one.
They did.
They
I
used
know
to
they
have a
have
50
40.
piece.
I thought they had a 40, yeah. I remember football players after games going there.
It's only 20.
4-piece nugget.
A big one. Like, how many sauces do you
Yeah,
get?
remember when they were open till 1? I'd go get a couple 40s, and that's what would get me home. I accept this challenge.
You are.
They'd be
fake
sitting on the
news.
front seat, and you would just be picking them off out of the box.
I don't even know if I was in the front seat.
So I think at the end of this challenge, to make it a true challenge, you should have to do a shot of something. Like there should be 3 shots or 5 shots in the middle of the table, and you have to finish. You have to slam the shot. The first person to slam the shot down wins.
And keep it down.
Yeah. You splatter a mirror this week, you're losing.
I only did that with chocolate milk.
So you're moving.
Yeah, but JB told me it's because he looked at you funny. So
You made me laugh and come on my goddamn nose.
You're
my
moving the
fucking
finish
mouth and
line,
everything.
though. Yeah.
We can do the challenge that the table next door is doing tonight.
What, being old?
No, they put a pitcher of beer in the middle of the table, and all of them are putting their teeth into it.
Okay. Go on.
You have to grab them out. Whoever gets the wrong teeth is the one that's driving everybody home.
The efforted challenge, they call that.
that is the meanest thing I've ever
That's the
heard.
opposite of throwing your keys in the chip bowl.
Well, it's similar, but they're using teeth instead.
Well, they might use their teeth in the chip bowl scenario too.
Some of those teeth are wooden. Not gonna lie.
Yes, she
50%.
That's my one goal for old age,
That-
is to keep my own teeth for as long as I possibly
That was-
can.
I'm starting to think there was a breakout at Audible, didn't I?
That's pretty badass. Yeah. So we went from a rambunctious table of younger-ish people behind us to
I don't know. Some look the same age as.
some look
What's
older
going
than
on
me.
over here?
I might be the youngest person in this bar right now,
Besides Lyndon,
besides
yeah.
Lyndon.
And me, of course.
You old fuck. You don't even go down that route.
What year
You're
were you
older than-
born?
Yeah.
99.
29.
He wasn't born; he was hatched.
I was an Easter egg.
I was a depression baby.
Bird shit on a fence post, and there he was.
Mama had to feed me street mud.
Jesus. So you guys are poking holes in the old 40-40-40 challenge here.
Well, could you guys just let me
How
know
so?
so I don't listen to that episode? Thanks.
Right.
How are we poking hole? I just added
I'm
a ceremonial
so what's the
ending.
shot? What's the?
Hey, it can be anything. It's just so you're picking it up and slamming it down, so it's ceremony, not like, I just finished my 40 nuggets, my 40 ounces.
Okay. All right, that's fair.
I mean, maybe not. Maybe the 40 ounces is good enough.
What goes well with chicken nuggets? Pepper and schnapps? That's the opposite of what goes well with chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
I think they actually make a barbecue sauce schnapps.
Do they really? If they don't, they really should. That's the smartest thing you've ever said ever, by the way.
Is there like a sweet and sour shot or something?
Oh, absolutely.
I could probably make one.
You're pretty good at that.
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't it just basically be like Bloody Mary mix and add something to it?
Oh, no, I would not put... I would do...
Sweet Baby Ray's.
You know what? I could do it. I could make a shot. It
Okay,
would taste like
that's
something
your, like-
you'd want to dip your chicken nuggets in. I mean, I'm not saying it's going to be good to do on its own.
Hold on. When you say that, it sounds so wrong.
It did. I didn't
Right.
know if we were really going to have chicken nuggies or if you're putting your ball sack in there.
Yeah,
And on
picked,
that note, I think I'll go home to my husband.
Sorry.
No.
As a mixologist, I will concoct a wonderful shooter that you will want to dip your chicken nuggets in.
yeah, it still sounds dirty.
Yep.
I don't know.
It really
Is
does.
this the
Phil. It
dipping
really
part?
does.
That you would want to coat your nuggets in.
There's a
Yeah,
rise in
that
my
just got
loincloth.
I think it's just the way. Just maybe you shouldn't say it.
Yeah, you're going to dip your nuggets in it.
Or him.
Keep it up, Phil. There's a rise in my loincloth.
If you have nuggets, you'll want them in this sauce.
You should ask Eddie if he can do the next
That
commercial.
sounds like one of those soft porns that you see on Skinamax.
And at this point, there was a shot glass and 2 braised chicken nuggets yearning to be dipped into it.
That shot
plumber
glass
in
had
there.
Quazo sauce.
That's the queso sauce.
Quazo.
Hey, Russ.
I'm out, guys. So
All right.
Have a
Thank you,
wonderful
Ashley Wiener
night.
Palmer, for joining us.
Thank you
I've
for
gotta go-
joining us.
I've got to go work tomorrow at the big university. So
The U.
She's lying.
That's
She's
a
got to
long
go home and
drive.
cook dinner because her husband's home and he's wondering where the
my
fuck
husband
dinner to
cooks
take-
his own dinner. We do not do it that way at my house. He's
Top
a
ramen.
big boy.
You have a
See?
long drive to work.
About 40 minutes in the morning. It's not too bad.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, it's not bad at all. Actually, I think it was like 35 this morning.
And you can dip your nuggets in that.
You can take that to the bank where you can dip your nuggets.
It's probably longer for me to come and like do football games.
All right, what are we dipping
Then
our
it is to
nuggets
go
in
that way.
right now?
That's a good question.
So we have autumn
You,
wood to the
you
left.
let me know.
All right.
Jesus, Marion.
The autumn wood escapees. They can hear you. That mean the most.
Give me a mic check quick. Do it again.
Check, check.
There you go. Yeah. We'll get it to him.
Okay, thank you.
Check.
I don't know which one was Ashley on.
Nobody knows.
Three.
Right.
There we go.
So he muted you. You've been mute for the last
No.
17 seconds. No.
No, I did not.
No, he didn't.
It's fucking anarchy, man.
It is.
We should order some chicken nuggets.
You want?
I was kind
you
of
wanna
thinking
get
we
them?
needed a preview.
Yeah.
Let's get.
I think we need a variety of dipping sauces so that we can know what we're going to dip them in.
Right.
I mean,
Let's just do 30 each, just to see what we're getting into.
just a warm up.
Just like 35 each.
Yeah, like. Well, I'd like to see how full I'm going to be. So 40 each, and a pitcher of beer.
So I had the question was, do you think 40 chicken nuggets is more than 6 feet of hot dog?
No,
No.
I don't either. I think
I can
that's
tell you by weight, it is not.
I'll be honest. I'll be shocked if this goes 20 minutes.
I think
think so?
we should up
Yeah.
it to 80.
No.
Well, I got to go pee, so hold on. Entertain the kids.
All right.
Or better not be kids listening.
So to entertain the kids, I found another chicken nugget song.
A jingle.
We're gonna talk about how great chicken nuggets. If you like chicken nuggets,
Dude, he totally sees you, but didn't like react
I think he's
at all.
watching pornography on the screen
if
over
you
there.
like chicken nuggets, then you gotta sing along. If you like chicken nuggets, this is your favorite song. Chicken, chicken,
Holy shit.
Why does Phil have to go take a shit every time we get 15 minutes?
I have a feeling he's just pissing.
Nobody takes that long to piss.
He does. He likes to make sure it's still there.
Or he's still trying to find it.
Yeah. Or he's helicoptering. I don't know.
He's one of those guys that has the shed over the tool.
Exactly. He does.
You don't always find the tool when you're in the shed.
He's not sure where he left it.
I see a bra strap.
Holy shit, that is like the grossest thing I've ever seen.
I've never been so turned on in my whole life as what I am right now.
Yeah. I totally think you could bag her.
That's my
You play your cards, right?
there's my target tonight.
Not your grandma, is it?
I can't say for sure.
Well,
Small world.
Yeah, it is. It is.
There's a good chance it could be. I hope not.
I got a feeling that tonight's not going to be a good night.
All right.
Thank you, Wyndon.
Wait, come back here.
We need some chicken nuggets.
I already ordered.
How many?
How many do you want? 12? You
12.
want
That's
24?
only 4 apiece.
So 24 then.
I think we all need to have 6.
Just give us 2 orders, so 24 nuggets.
That
That's
works.
2 orders.
That's 8 apiece.
With random dipping sauces, and then we got 8 apiece, yeah. So
Can you handle that?
We're gonna. You've seen what I can handle, Alan.
That's just crazy.
I have. I have.
That's the stuff nightmares are made of.
Yeah. Jeez, oh Pete.
That was impressive. That I tell everybody. I've been telling everybody all week. I'm impressed.
Yeah. When I told people about it, I'm like, yeah, we had a guy actually finish all 6 feet of hot dogs. They're like, man, he is a wiener master. Like, yeah, that's. You should have a belt.
Well, up until that night, they used to call me Ass Master.
But now you're a
but
wiener master.
Now you've got way more wiener than
So how
ass.
does he get the title Ass Master?
I think it's pretty much self-explanatory, Phil.
It was given to him by his toilet after the hot dog.
Whose asses? Yeah, after the hot dog.
No,
Whose
actually, it's because I own donkeys.
Oh, so you're a master of the ass.
Yes.
Okay.
So I can feed them, water them, brush them, slap them.
And they're award-winning asses.
Chicken nuggets, yeah.
We're all going to hell.
Not me.
Oh, boy.
You've accepted the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
Yes. Like 5 times.
He was behind the couch the whole time.
Actually, after our last Monday, I went home and accepted him again.
You know,
Like, as in, Jesus Christ, why did he eat so many hot dogs?
That's just what he told me his name was.
how did you do that, though? I got to know. How the fuck did you eat 6? I carried those trays out here lovingly. They were heavy. That was a lot of food, dude.
So,
That was a lot of
I
food.
think I have an answer.
Go on.
Depends.
Ha!
I don't
He just sat
know
here
if
and shat himself.
I don't think that's what happened.
But you can't swear to it, can you?
No, I can't.
Oh, God.
I'm going to have to go home and look at the clothes I wore that night just to
Okay.
see what exactly happened in the back of them.
Do some forensic science.
I can tell you he did not shit on the wall.
No, he did not.
Well, not that one.
Not that wall.
There could have been a wall somewhere that he shit on, though.
There certainly was a chair casualty that night, I think. And I haven't checked the pool table yet. So
Whoa, I didn't play pool.
I'm not saying he did.
Oh, boy.
We may have played cornhole.
I was going to say, you keep looking over at those cornhole boards. I think I know. They look like they could double as an outhouse.
I think that was brought up, if we could shit through the whole cornhole board or not.
Talk about a hole-in-one.
Chicken nugget, yeah. Chicken nugget, yeah. Chicken nuggets, yeah.
So we're going to do a pregame of the chicken nuggies.
Yeah, we're doing a little pregame tonight.
The preview.
Get a few down, see how they go. I just don't think 40 is enough, though. I don't think 40 ounces of beer is enough either.
Well, if this challenge proves to be too easy, we can up the stakes.
We should discuss it.
I know. We will. Adam, what are
But
your
see, I
thoughts?
mean, really it boils down to time. The 40-40-40 is just a guideline. You got to have it done in 40 minutes. But if you finish in 15, good on you. You know, it really becomes a race at this point. It's
So
more,
I think at that point, then your name goes in the annals of history.
'Cause
I didn't say
annals?
annals of history.
Well, it's spelled the same.
So, I mean, this really boils down to a sprint. You know, we had the marathon with the hot dogs. We had a sprint with the chocolate milk, which was kind of a sprint marathon. It was a 400-meter.
I don't think the rules were clearly laid out for the chocolate milk chug challenge because some of us thought we all had different ideas, but at the end, I think one of the three of us could beat 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
You weren't supposed to chug.
Yeah,
We all went right to chugging.
we were supposed to gradually do it while we were doing the podcast. Instead we chugged and then wanted to sleep.
The competitive nature of all of us took over.
I didn't want to sleep. I wanted to go out in the parking lot and
Oh,
throw
you were
that
just
shit
ready
up.
to fucking rock and roll. How you doing, buddy? Yes. And I think I psyched myself out last week because I prepared lovingly those chili cheese hot dogs and carried those 2 trays that were heavy of hot dogs out here.
Yeah.
And I got in my own head. I mean, you noted yourself. I was 3/4 of the way through the first one, and I was sweating. I was sweating like a fat kid taking the SATs at that point.
You were basically a fat kid taking the SATs.
Yes.
You were sweating. My mouth was watering.
Yeah, I know. You just fucking ate.
I wanted that meat.
So I understand you are the machine.
Yeah, wiener machine.
The
Not real
wiener.
proud of it.
I'm not real proud of the fact that
shoulda
that's
had-
my title, but
We should have did tacos.
ooh, hey, I feel a challenge brewing.
You know, women should do the hot dogs, the
Yes.
wiener challenge. Men
Yes.
should do the taco challenge.
So if we had to pick, like, say, 3 women to do the chili cheese foot-long challenge, obviously they're not going to do 6 because women can only do, 70% of what men can do. So
Yeah,
we
but
might as well
they'd
figure
make
4, right?
70%
Yeah.
less.
So we might as well figure
But-
4, right?
Let's clarify, though.
That's a
All you
joke,
have
by
to
the
do
way.
is get them in your body.
I know
You
you
don't
wanted
have to take them down your throat.
you wanted to ass them, man. You wanted to shove a fucking. You were very close to shoving a foot-long hot dog up my ass last week.
Yeah, you wanted to prison wall that thing pretty badly.
Well,
You
chili on
suggested
it.
that over. You really wanted to jam that up my ass.
I didn't. I wanted you to do
You
it
wanted
yourself.
me to jam it up my own ass.
I wanted you to keep up.
All right, I'm going to take another pit stop real quick.
Another one.
Yeah.
Wow, we're both bad tonight.
I know it.
I ain't going nowhere.
I know, and you got a bunch of empties, dead soldiers in front of you. You've been putting in work, son. Yeah. It was something else last week. We did our best. I'm still impressed that you ate fucking 2 yards of fucking chili cheese hot dog.
2 yards and 6 inches.
Yes.
For such a little guy, that's
I
pretty
know,
good.
right? I'm impressed.
You didn't believe me before when I told you I've done it one time.
No.
You were like, he's full of shit.
So
he's not going to do it.
what other foods have you gone extreme on and ate a bunch of?
Big Macs.
Big Macs. So we want to do. I knew it was going to come down to Big Macs. I always do. So how many Big Macs?
I had 2.
Okay.
I did the first one in 2 bites.
All right.
I did the second one in 3. So I ate 2 Big Macs in 5 bites.
So that's the challenge, then. 2 Big Macs.
No. Phil, you're on the right.
Okay.
The
so
challenge needs to be something people don't want.
You're right. Because people want Big Macs.
They want Big Macs. They want foot-long chili cheese dogs.
So
they
what-
want steak. Let's do pickled pig's feet.
I'm in. I told you I'm in already.
Let's do pickled eggs and snakes
Yeah.
in a jar.
What's something else that people eat that's fucking
Mystery
gross?
jar.
The mystery jar of meats.
We're going to do a mystery jar. We'll throw a whole bunch of shit in there that nobody knows what it is.
Some of it looks like dongs.
And the challenge is you stick a fork or
And whatever you stab and bring up, you got to eat.
one of those hot dog pokers. You stick it in there, and whatever you
And the
bring
first
up,
one
you
to
have
cry
to eat.
uncle is out.
The first one that doesn't eat it is out the fucking door.
Yeah, you're like, you're out.
Yeah, go back to Detroit.
Yeah, bish.
That's the challenge you
So-
need to have.
So we went from, like, classy to we're just going to drive the wheels off this bitch and go with something that people don't want.
Right.
Okay. All right. So gross then. Just
Or
fucking
are we approaching this the wrong way?
like something gross to consume?
You want to keep doing the free food and then just fill this place
Well, I
up?
can't feed the world, man. I have a good,
Exactly.
high-paying job, but I can't. Yeah. Like, this
No.
is really, like, my accountant already has said, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
Hey, about hot dogs.
That's right. I've spent $100 on hot dogs. I'm sorry. I've spent $80 on chicken nuggets. I'm sorry.
You're not paying for the chicken nuggets.
I had a hookup on that. You're right.
No, I'll cover that one.
You got the nuggets?
Yeah.
All right. I'll let you know what it is. But, so we got to do something gross. So if you have any suggestions, email us at pineapplenipplearsehole@gmail.com or pnapodcastexpress@gmail.com, or just text or snap one of us and say, hey, dickheads, I can eat 17 ounces of fucking monkey brains, and let's fucking eat monkey brains, and let's do it.
You're welcome to bring a challenge to us also.
Right. Bring us a challenge. Good point.
If you want to eat a whole jar of pickled pig's feet while we're sitting in a thong at the table in the middle of the bar, we'll do that.
As long as the thong has a flag on it, preferably not Norway.
In the front.
Yeah, in the front, not in the back. You're not going to see it at that point. You're like, holy shit, that flag's buried in ass. So, all right, yeah. So, suggest any challenges. We're looking for something that's both terrifying, terrible, yet people are going to be interested in. What would you not eat? Like, and we'll consume a lot of it. Like, I think so.
I think there's a whole list of things we could put down right now that we will not eat.
Right. I think you're right. There's a lot of things we will not eat, but there are some we will, and we're going to go with that. I think so.
There's a lot of things people will eat where somebody else won't.
Right. Well, I mean, it's personal preference. So if you think you're the world champion at eating, I don't know,
Pussy?
or chicken feet, yeah, pussy or chicken, same thing.
So, where the fuck are our nuggets?
They're going to be here shortly.
Okay.
So we put out the open. We put out the invite for anybody to suggest a food challenge. We put that invite out there. I think that's good. What do you think, Adam? Like, if you think you're a rock star at eating something terrible, then let us know. We want to know.
What is the worst thing you ever ate?
That's a great question.
Something that you put in that you just had to spit it right out because it was terrible.
Possum.
You ate possum?
Yes.
Was it cooked?
Well, here's the story. We were having a party out in my woods at my mother's house. The woods parties were legendary. And on the way back, somebody peeled a possum on the lane. And so we got all looped up, and we decided to go get said possum that had been dead for about 4 or 5 hours. We peeled the back straps off of it, threw it on the fire, and we ate it. Only 2 people kept it down out of 7.
So, me and my buddies had our own challenge one night, and we were in my parents' house about 3 in the morning, and there was some leftover coffee. We basically just threw a bunch of stuff in a pitcher, like coffee, Tabasco, whatever we could find, and then tried to drink it. And there wasn't one of us that didn't puke. It was so bad.
I have a challenge. Adam Foote and I did this back in high school. Shots of apple cider vinegar until you throw up.
That would be one.
It was about 4 or 5. Have you ever taken a shot of apple cider vinegar?
Yeah.
I smelled it once.
Your whole mouth just goes, dries right the fuck up.
Why would
Yeah,
you
it's
want
bad.
to do?
We were high school kids.
That's a good challenge, though.
High school kids looking for a thrill. You said you want shit people don't want to do.
Well, yeah, it would cost you a fortune to feed the whole fucking trailer park because they come up here, they're
like-
giving away free hot dogs.
All those meth heads say, we can get free wieners.
and steak and
That's right.
nuggies.
Yeah, they're going to give us Wagyu. We're going to fucking get some Wagyu, man.
You're going to need like 9 more sets of these.
That's right. We're going to... Let's do it.
No,
Or
we're just
do the
going to
challenge
set a
like
big
they're
mic
doing.
out in the middle.
Put all your teeth in the pitcher of beer,
Just being old.
and you pick one out, and that's who you're going home with.
I knew it would devolve to the keys in the chip bowl. Swangers. Yeah.
Keys in the chip bowl. Teeth in the fucking peppermint schnapps.
Oh, taste minty.
Yum.
Yum. Yum, 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 yum.
We're kind of like immigrants. Wait till the automotive van pulls up and you watch them all scatter.
What the hell?
Oh.
I love it. I don't know how you got the code to get out the door.
I can't even look over there now. Oh.
I brought a new orderly because apparently Jethro, he gave you the code. He fired his ass.
I really think we should all get going though before diaper change comes because we're the only ones in here other than them.
I knew we should have hired somebody from the trailer park. Diaper change time. Somebody's going to be up on top of the table with their legs up in the air.
Yeah, this table. Get off my fucking beer.
Will you be a doll and powder me?
Johnson baby powder is not safe.
No, it's not safe for anyone. Whoever thought that was safe?
Well, it's okay on the crotch. Don't get in their nose.
Don't inhale. So I did Johnson & Johnson baby powder, but I did inhale. I am not a crook.
So, let me ask you guys this.
Go on.
Does it seem strange that they had a cutest baby contest and there's somebody that came in last at the fair?
I was really
You're
hoping you
doomed,
would have
kid.
brought
You're
that
doomed.
Oh, man, you ain't never getting laid, kid.
Oh, man. That's one ugly baby.
up. I really was hoping you guys wouldn't bring that up because that one was mine.
That was your kid?
Yeah.
Holy nuggets.
Well,
Look
one
at that.
of
Oh.
Where's the rest?
That's all of them. Man, so we've got an assortment of dipping sauces here. We've got sweet Thai chili. We've got garlic parma. We've got barbecue. Thank you very much, Lyndon. Yeah, do that. That's for you, Ashley. Holy fuck, these are hot.
The Thai chili's solid.
Mm-hmm.
I thought we were doing barbecue, ranch, and mayonnaise.
You Canadians with your flapping heads and your beady little eyes. All right.
Sad part is, I think my definition of mayonnaise and your definition of mayonnaise is different. I didn't get those janky fries, so I'm glad we ordered these.
These are good. These are good. Like, these are the nuggets we're having next week.
This is what we're doing. These ones.
Sorry, Ashley. We're doing this just for you.
Yeah, I don't care for that sauce.
You don't like the garlic parm, huh?
That's my favorite. That one's my favorite.
I haven't tried this one.
That one's
That's
good.
pretty solid.
So, yes, we're just eating once again on air. Is the whole reason you have a podcast is so you can eat? I'm fat, okay?
Phil speaks
that
for
one's
himself,
really
but
good.
me too.
That one's really good.
That one's really good, yeah. No, you know, these nuggets are really good. But eating 40 of those, you're right. I question the validity, but we're also going to set a timer. Mm-hmm. And I think it's going to be like an Olympic sprint where we're going to have, you know, a new record. And then we'll see if you can. So the 40-40-40 is merely a suggestion. Like, if you don't complete it in 40 minutes, then yeah,
There's something wrong with you.
I mean, chicken nuggets are what this country was founded on, wasn't it? I mean, you can think about it. During the Revolutionary War, people were chasing chickens around just for their nuggets.
Yeah, but sometimes their nugget was a little hole in their back end. I mean, I don't know if we need to celebrate that day or not. It's either that or sheep.
So you're talking about chicken assholes now.
Well, they were tough times back then, Phil.
So what were they doing with these chicken assholes?
What do you think? Taste it and let me know.
Were they making an egg roll from their egg hole or what?
Their idea was if an egg that big can come out of it, something that big can go right back into it.
Follow-up question. Have you ever had sex with a chicken?
Do I have to answer that right now? Or
No, you
before I
can wait.
leave?
You can wait. It's not time sensitive, is it, Adam?
No, and that answer could change in the next 24 hours.
Right, I'm going to say no. I'm
Today.
going to say I had sex with like 15 of them,
Not just one chicken.
not just one.
Where were you, in Utah?
Well, let's put it this way. This is the first time I ate chicken. Utah. Actually, it was Georgia.
Was he your cousin?
I don't know what it was.
But that hole was great.
He
There's
had
a little
long
bit of
black
spice to
hair,
some of that.
beautiful tan. I don't remember what his name was.
It's all right. You were just happy he picked you up in his 18-wheeler while you were hitchhiking down the expressway.
We were in a golf cart.
Oh, it was a golf cart. Okay.
He doesn't have a license.
Too many drunk drivers.
No, it had something to do with sheep.
You know, it had something to do with sheep. I fucked the sheep, and now they took away my driver's license.
That it's going to be really easy to
Apparently
eat
you shouldn't
40 of
do.
those.
Apparently you shouldn't do that while you're driving down the highway at 80 miles an hour.
Not in Alabama.
Don't be balls deep in a sheep while you're 80 miles an hour on the expressway.
And cut the roof off your car.
Correct. Go on. Cut the roof off your car.
You say you think it's going to be an issue to eat 40 of those?
I think it's going to be too easy. I said like 4.
I just had like 4.
I think this is my last one, but I kind of lost count.
We're supposed to count.
Oh, it's a silver fox.
Rawr.
If she still has her teeth in, I'm going for that tonight.
Dude, she would teach you lots of things.
You're
I'm
going to try
going
and
to
get those
assume,
teeth
though,
out.
that where
right?
everybody else's is.
You're going to try and get those teeth out, though, right?
Yeah.
Whole new definition of gummy.
Nummy.
Nummy.
I'm going to numb it up.
What do you put some Oragel on there and let her go to town?
No. Num, 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 num.
Num, 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 num. Oh, you're horrible. I love it. Yeah, eating 40 of these nuggets.
This is...
You know we say this now. We say this now. We come next week, it might be tough.
No.
Do you think so? Not? Okay.
I think it'll be okay. The adding the beer to it might be a challenge.
Should I order 2 bags then and get 400 nuggets?
No. No.
Okay. No?
You overdid it on the hot dogs.
Okay.
Go for speed, I say. Go for speed.
Yeah.
40 minutes, 40 of these nuggies, 40 ounces of beer. You only have 40 minutes to do it, but the fastest is the nuggie champion.
That's right. As Ricky Bobby's dad said, it's the fastest who gets paid, and it's the fastest who gets laid.
Well, not only that, but if you ain't first, you're last.
That's right. Oh, hell, Ricky, I was high when I said all that. Well, this is good. This is a good little preview, right?
It is. Is
We
that
know-
one yours or mine?
Go for it. You guys can finish them up.
I'm done.
There's 2?
Yeah, look at you. There's 2.
I can't eat another bite.
I know, I can see you're stuffed. This is the most food I've ever seen you eat in one sitting.
No, I think that's a lie.
I do not know how that happened. Like, how you ate. I ate 4 of those sons of bitches. And let me tell you what. That was some serious fucking shit, man. That's a lot of eats. It's a lot of food to eat. I'm impressed.
Yeah, mad props, because I ate two, and I'm like, holy shit.
Well, I had to do it because I had already advertised as I've done it once before.
Right.
Everybody says, no, you didn't. I said, yeah, I did. I'll do it again. And I did it again.
I commend you. That's good follow-through right there.
And I'll do it one more time, and that's it.
All right. You heard it here first. In anywhere between 2 to 6 weeks, we're going to have that challenge again. Any newcomers out there that think they can beat the champion? That
Wait,
think
two,
they
it's
can
not
beat
next
the champ-
week?
About 6 weeks. We'll do it in about 4 to 6 weeks. We're going to do another foot-long chili cheese dog
Let them
challenge.
know
Yeah.
we will accept the challenge.
Yeah.
Email you.
Yeah, yep. And
Get on the board.
if you think you can defeat the champion, let's do it. What do you think, Adam? I like this.
I say we go for it.
Yeah. I'm out. Obviously, I can't do it, so I'm not. I might prepare one or two for myself because they are delicious.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm not doing the challenge. But anyone that thinks they can come for the crown, if you think,
You and I
they
could
won't get
compete
my
as
crown.
one man.
yeah, it would take both of us.
Yeah.
They won't take my crown. Not in this bar.
All right. I love your moxie. So anybody out there, you hear that confidence? If you're just as confident, let us know and come do the challenge.
Yeah, email them. Set it up.
pineapplenipplearsehole@gmail.com or pnapodcastexpress@gmail.com.
We accept all challenges.
Absolutely.
Bitches, everybody listening out there that thinks they can eat, he's calling you out. He literally called you out. That's what a champion does. Because to be the best, you got to beat the best.
For all the ladies listening, if you think I eat 6 foot of hot dog,
That's right.
imagine what I could do to your
Vagina.
roast beef.
Adam's spacing out over there.
I am.
What are you looking at?
I'm trying to find some stuff here, and it, but I'm failing badly.
We should order another 24 chicken nuggets.
Those are solid.
I know.
Phil's still hungry.
Those are the nuggets I ordered for the challenge.
You've mentioned that a few times. Would you like an award?
Yes.
All right, here's a challenge for you.
All right, go on.
Go to Will's Marketplace.
Go on.
We get the big tomahawk steaks.
Yeah.
Tomahawks.
Yeah, the big old tomahawks.
You have to eat the whole thing. A baked potato. Potato salad. Coleslaw.
Asparagus.
And asparagus in 30 minutes.
See, this is a private challenge for the three of us because, like I said, I can't be opening this shit up to everybody.
Well, yeah, because I would buy the tomahawks, and they're $75 a piece.
Yeah.
They have some pretty good tomahawks out at Willis's for significantly cheaper than that.
One would feed 6 people.
Yeah.
So these
It was
are
like
these
a
are-
3-pound tomahawk they had out there.
As this podcast and our food challenges mature, we'll do that later. And I like it. I like where your head's at.
But we
I
have to
think
set the grill up out back.
right. But I think we have to go with the 40-40-40 challenge, and then we have to go into the.
If I do win this, we have to have a tiebreaker.
We've got to go into the more perverse after that, though. I feel like things no one wants to eat.
Pig's feet.
Although to settle it, we'll do something like
Rattlesnake.
we can do prime rib or we'll do tomahawks, but we have many challenges on the table right now. So there's 40-40-40, and we also have anything people can think of that what wouldn't I not want to eat, and let's challenge it. If we have to settle it, we'll do something like prime rib or the tomahawks. But we also have an open call out by this man, our local Sasquatch expert, Matt,
on the challenge.
challenging on the
full
2
on.
yards.
The Wiener King.
Yes, the Wiener King says, you know what?
Bring it.
I'm wearing this belt, and I'm not just going to sit here and say no one can
Whoa.
challenge me.
Nobody gave me a belt.
That's right. He's going to say, bitches, come for the crown, right?
Come get it from
True
me.
that.
Yeah.
True that.
You know, I'm not going to get all tough and flex like a wrestler and say, come for me, man.
You just did.
If you smell smell
what the chili dog
is cooking.
But yeah, you're welcome. Come on.
I'm glad, I'm glad I'm in the presence of a champion.
Oh, there's Julie.
Because I've been a champion before, but not like this. Like, I've won titles in things like animal husbandry, and
All right, well, I want to know more about that. The fuck were you doing?
I was in FFA.
I grew up on farms too. I know what goes on, Phil.
I was the state champion in 1996 in FFA.
Does FFA stand for Fuckers of Farm Animals?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Of artificially inseminating cows.
Artificially, my ass.
Well, it's not like I got a wheelbarrow and a couple bales of hay.
No, I believe
That
you got a
sounds
few
extremely well
bales
thought
of
out.
hay.
That song sounds very well thought out.
Well, you have to have goals. But I was a state bowling champion once, too.
I'll knuckle fist you for that.
Yeah.
Whoa.
In a
Holy
platonic
shit.
way.
My asshole's not the same. Especially,
Wow.
first it was chili cheese dogs, now it's his fist.
I'm just
How many
surprised he
pairs
could
of
take.
glasses do you
What the
need?
fuck are you doing?
He couldn't take 6 feet of chili cheese dogs, but he can take a fist. Something's not right here.
That's what he's saying.
Well, there's a lot wrong here.
Yeah. You came in at the wrong point, I can tell you that.
Oh, no, I heard
Wait.
about artificially inseminating cows. I
Have you
know
ever had
about this shit.
Have you ever had a fist up anything?
No, I have not.
I call bullshit.
Nope.
Is this a betting game or is this just normal
Nope.
conversation?
Normal conversation,
speak-
and it is true.
You can speak openly.
Nope.
Matt has had, as recent as last week, Matt had 6 feet of wiener in him.
Yes.
6 feet 6 inches.
Yes.
Yes, I saw that and
were-
witnessed
She's
You
it.
impressed
you were
still,
here.
too. She was telling me. She's like, if that guy was my age, he wouldn't be single.
No, she wasn't. She was like, "That's all. That's all. That's all he could handle."
She's like, 6'6" and wiener. Hell,
Rookie.
I call that my sophomore year of college
I call that Sunday morning, is what she said.
during the polkas.
Wow, you're an asshole. Wow.
Hey, Phil said we had to spice things up a little bit.
Okay.
No,
We
no.
did.
If you had to estimate how much wiener you've had in your vagina, how many feet would it equal?
13 feet.
Well, on his scale or mine?
Well, that's
No,
yours.
who's
Saturday
meant-
night.
We want accuracy. Accuracy matters.
Well, who's measuring, you know?
Well, how deep do we have to go?
Not that deep.
My tape measure's already sticky. You know, I don't really want to bind it up any more than it already does.
Anyway, Julie Stoliker has joined the podcast, and of course, we're talking about wiener and her vagina instantly because that's what we do.
Wow, let's leave my vagina out of it.
Welcome. Well, it's your vagina wouldn't be going in anything. It'd be the opposite.
Yeah, something
of
else
that.
would be going into that, like
Yeah.
say the ketchup
It's the
bottle,
catcher, not the pitcher.
or maybe the straw. We don't know what your poison is yet. Beer can.
We could have talked through all that, yet we let him go.
Yeah. I
How
don't
is
know.
your night going, Julie? Better now?
So the derailment is complete.
Were we out of line there a little bit?
A little bit out
A
of line.
little bit, a lot out of line.
Are you offended?
Yes,
About which part?
You
All of
understand
it.
it's a podcast, right?
I do.
You know what you're walking into.
And I know that nobody's listening, so it's probably okay.
Holy shit. We collectively, burned her, and she just burned the whole fucking house down with that comment.
We don't even upload this shit.
Shit, we're just here. We don't exist. We're just figments of your imagination. They're sitting here doing this show right now.
Yeah.
There's like 40 to 50 Egyptians right now listening to every word we say.
They're probably not
Australians.
Egyptians. They're probably
How
actually
can
West
you walk in
They're
and
West
jump in and
Nigerians.
say that?
We were ranked in Australia.
They're
this last
Ethiopians.
week.
We were ranked in Australia.
And most of them right now are hanging onto the wheels of airplanes to get the hell out of there.
But that's Afghanistan.
You're talking about Kabul and
Well, same
Afghanistan.
So
yeah,
anyway,
but
I'd like to know.
not exactly
So that's
the
a
same,
great
same.
question, though. That's a good question for ladies out there. And you can email the podcast at pineapplenipplearsehole@gmail.com. How many collective inches and or feet of wiener have been in your vagina throughout your lifetime?
Well, are you talking each stroke, or are you talking like...
No, just one. So if one dude has an 8-inch dick, counts for 8 inches. The next dude has a 6-inch dick, counts for 6 inches.
Not how many times?
No, just add them all up.
Oh,
Yeah, don't count each pump.
If you've had 10 guys and the average wiener size of theirs was 6 inches, that'd be 60 inches.
Yeah,
of wiener,
you're at 5 feet.
Oh, okay. I thought I was married for a long time, so.
So you're saying you could go from right now from here to the lakeshore? Well, if you count each thrust.
Oh yeah, I mean he thrust you all the way into the lake. There's no doubt about it.
You might be in Canada.
You and Minnie Quay.
You just got pounded into the lake.
You might end up in Canada.
You know what?
If you count
Think about the
each
kilowatts of energy that we're like expounded with.
And
that.
we're fucking around with windmills.
Yeah, I mean, we got to get people fucking. That's a renewable energy right there.
Yeah.
Like all those thrusts.
Sustainable,
Yeah.
renewable, totally.
I want you to think about this. If you can get people to fuck wearing corduroy,
That's a lot of heat.
holy shit.
That's a lot
Wide
of heat.
wheel or thin wheel corduroy?
Just any corduroy. I mean,
Thin wheel's going to give you a little bit more friction than the wide wheel, just saying.
well, which one produces more static electricity?
Probably the thin wheel.
I'm saying we
You
harness
oddly
this.
know a lot about corduroy.
I liked corduroy.
I didn't know there was a difference. I was just thinking
The bear was a little bitch, by the way.
people in corduroy banging, energy independence.
That's
All
it
right,
right there.
well, Adam,
we would not be dependent
whoa,
upon
whoa,
anything.
whoa.
The only people banging
Adam,
corduroy were the people that left that table a minute ago.
I actually have to stop Adam on this because you have to take off your corduroy before you can actually bang.
Not if you wear corduroy chaps.
I was just going to say chaps. You were going to say chaps. I knew it. We've been doing this too long together. I'm like, corduroy chaps.
Your bromance is a little off-putting here.
Adam's wife is a little worried about it. I'm not going to lie. And
you know what?
I
And
have
she,
no-
and
I
she
have-
should be.
I have no one to be worried because my cat doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Your cat.
It's not
One-
my cat, actually.
Well, at least it's not a sheep.
I
It's
got
my
home last night. There was
ex-girlfriend's
fucking 6 of them on the porch.
Meow, 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 meow.
And a horse in my yard.
What the fuck are... You have a horse. What are the 6 cats doing on you?
I'm more concerned about the horse.
Was it your horse?
She's wider.
I'm worried
Did it
about
look
the
like
sheep.
your grandma bending over?
I'm really worried about the sheep.
I don't...
Sheep?
Sheep.
Nobody has any sheep.
Sheep.
We're going to eat a sheep. That's a challenge. Sheep balls.
Oh,
Sold.
fuck no.
Sheep balls.
No Rocky Mountain oysters for me. No.
What if we don't tell you? We tell they're cheesy balls. Jalapeno cheesy balls.
Oh, these are just weird chicken nuggets.
Oh, spicy little
Wow,
weird
they're
consistency. So you really stepped in at a very dark spot in the podcast
I heard about the artificial insemination, and I did a whole speech on that in college.
about artificially inseminating.
I
In
love
college,
chicken
I did.
nuggets. It's true. I bet I love chicken nuggets
You got
more
a
than
massage
you.
the cervix.
Well,
You know,
my dad was a veterinarian. My boyfriend
True.
at the time did actually do a lot of artificial insemination for his cattle herd.
How was he in bed?
You know, I don't like to do that.
Well, it's a little different. When you do AI, you're using a straw. When you're in bed, you're actually using.
So
your
which one was
He
he?
probably
Which
was
one was he
using a
better
straw.
at? Artificially inseminating cows or trying to artificially inseminate you?
There was no artificial about me.
There you go.
I used to breed 30 to 40 cows a day.
Did you get tired?
Artificial
No,
or
I got horny.
artificial or regular?
AI.
Okay.
Really.
Thanks for the clarification.
Wait,
To,
by AI, he means actual insemination.
Actually, to reach the cervix of a cow, you would have to be black.
Now that's a little racist because now we're
Well,
judging.
It's not really racist. It's
But
kind
it's
of
a compliment. Yeah.
to
Aren't
the
you the one that was just
African-American
spouting about
community.
average size of wieners for different nationalities of humans? A couple
No,
weeks
that
ago?
was that was last week,
Yeah,
and
but
yes,
you were
I
talking
did.
about
The
this. Like,
Asians were
you
smaller,
You
and
oddly
yes,
knew the numbers off the top of your head.
I did because
You are not going to reach the cervix of a cow if you're a white man, unless you're using your arm in a straw.
Gotcha.
All right, now you go run down Harlem,
You know,
pick up a van
the
full of
thing is
people, they can get it on.
Now, I mean, I actually had one time, I actually
God.
delivered a calf one time. Once. My dad was a veterinarian. I was a kid. Put the sleeve on, reached in, grab legs.
Is that when you had your children?
No.
That was somebody else's?
I reached into a cow's.
Vagina. Her
We
vagina.
have been doing this too
Yes,
long.
I reached in, grabbed the legs, and my dad's like, "You can do it. Just feel around, grab the legs, get them up into the canal, and pull them."
Yeah, you pull them out.
Mm-hmm.
It's really tough.
It's a lot the same way like when you go to Walmart and there's something you want way back on the shelf.
Yes, it is. It's like a
Your
stretch
hand
and a
comes
reach.
out looking and smelling the same.
So
I
you
was-
have to climb up to grab it.
But I was in that cow's ass up to my armpit. It was
Well, then you were
No,
doing
you
it wrong.
weren't.
oh, yeah, pretty much.
kind of baby
baby's
was
not
that?
coming out of her ass.
I was like 12. I don't know. I was like in. Yes, it was like the hole below the asshole.
This
yes.
actually explains a lot about you.
That's actually the vagina.
Yes.
on a
Okay.
cow.
Yeah. Well, it's.
You know what a vagina
It's,
is. You
ju-
have one.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Did you birth your kids out of your butthole?
No, I
Well, I
didn't.
guess it's hard to distinguish top from bottom depending on which way you're laying. See,
Yes.
a cow's asshole's always above the vagina.
Yes.
Why
so
aren't-
I was in the cow's
If
vagina.
you're on
yes.
your back,
I was
your
in-
vagina's over your asshole.
I have a serious question, and this just hit me. Cows deliver standing up, right?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Why aren't there more doggy-style deliveries in humans?
That's
Gravity.
actually a method.
Cows don't always deliver standing up. I pull a lot of cats, whether it's laying down.
laying down sideways.
Yeah, but why don't women hardly ever? I mean, you don't hear a lot of. You see it on TV, and it's like they're always laying there,
Okay, well,
beating on their husband.
because when
on their husband.
if we were like this, our baby's down here, way below.
Yeah, but what if you
So,
like? What if you like?
if you're laying this way, it's
but
more
you
of an
could-
even.
You could
thing.
kick your arms and legs out at the same time and land on your belly and poof.
No, because
shoots out.
I agree
No.
with Adam. I want to know more about this.
That's too painful. You crush them, there'd be head injuries. Head injuries.
So that's
I
what's
don't-
happened to
I
most
don't
of the
buy it.
world.
I don't
Yes.
buy it.
Yeah,
Too
yeah,
many,
I do.
So you're saying too many doggy style deliveries?
Yes.
That's a disappointment.
Forceps, all that. It's-
Anatomically, it doesn't make sense because your torso stayed in the same position. Your knees and legs are in a different position.
It's like a squatty potty.
Yeah, it's kind of like just
So
get
why-
in it and just
Yeah.
like you're blown out of fart
If
or
you
something.
if you twerk, I'm muting your mic.
Permanently.
well, you can't hear me twerk.
Well, I
Well,
know. It's great we don't
but
have video yet.
sometimes I do
No,
this.
if we had video, this would be a really interesting video, Mr. Lindley.
You know what this
I
does?
don't think it would be.
Well, no,
Your-
I do.
Your nutsack goes back and forth, kind of like
Well,
the,
you
the
know, but-
chimes on a grandfather clock.
Like
Oh,
pendulum.
okay, but you know what? Women don't have nuts to go back and forth like a clock.
Chesticles.
Chesticles. You don't have nuts, but you got tits,
You know,
and so does Phil.
we should be getting paid.
I
for
know
the
they're
anatomy
almost
lesson
bigger
today.
than mine.
I hope that there's a gynecologist out there, an OB, that is taking notes on this. Well, this is why I don't have women deliver doggy style.
Because they think it's unsafe.
That's how you end up with
I'm,
Special Olympics.
I'm
stages.
pretty sure that there's a reason why they don't.
No, it's because you told the doctor one day that it's unsafe. So now they all think, no, they just try to
I
do
never
it
told
from
the
them.
doctor it was
All right,
unsafe.
well, now whatever
I
whatever
trusted
happens,
the doctor. I did what he told me, and you put your legs up. Your legs
Or
are up.
you
And
get on your elbows and your knees
No,
and you
you're
just
like,
put them out.
So I think there should be a survey before you go in to give birth to a child, and the doctor should be like, how are they conceived?
Let's Google how our primates.
And then
Have their babies.
that's how the child should be delivered.
Then we'll
so
know.
if it was conceived doggy style, it should be delivered doggy style.
Right.
Conceived.
Yeah, like some weird dirty pirate thing that you were doing, that's how you should have to deliver.
Arr.
Arr.
How? That's,
That would seem natural to me.
that would be very natural.
It would
Can
probably
you conceive
eliminate.
doggy style? Or is it just going to all run back out?
It
Well,
seems
you know
to
what?
me-
And actually, technically, I am not sure exactly how mine were conceived because, you don't know.
So they would,
A
for you
flag
then?
does not go up on your head going, whoa, you conceived.
So
right
so
now.
then you should have
You
to
don't
spin
know.
a big wheel.
That, or you're just drunk at the bar and you're like, I don't know what the fuck happened last night, but I'm knocked out.
But you don't know
delivered
for like
doggy
a
style.
month.
That's how most
You
conceptions
don't,
work.
you don't know for like a month or so that you're knocked up.
And
Right.
if you don't know, maybe you should have to get really drunk before you deliver.
So after that month, you got to think back
That's a
of
bad
how
idea.
many bars have I been to? Who have I been
I don't
with?
know. There's merit to it. There's,
Well, you know what? I never had to question the paternity of my children, so I don't know about that.
I did.
God damn it, Adam, why would you admit that on radio?
Well, I
Nice touch, Phil.
If you don't like
You're gonna play
chicken
the chicken
nuggets,
nuggets. Sorry. Oh man. Oh man.
I'm not sure any of my kids were my wife's.
Right, because none of them look like you.
They didn't look like her. I'm like, how'd they get in there?
Yeah. Yeah, there's no way. No way.
She's like,
man.
we need to have a talk.
All your kids look like you.
Yeah, they kind of do. Poor things.
Well, how'd the talk
Oh.
go?
It was a lot of her saying big words and me going, just shaking my head like I understood, but I didn't.
Gay! So is that all you said those times?
We'll see.
I understand.
My
Yeah,
kids
I
all
understand.
my kids all look like more like my husband than they do me. So I'm pretty sure where they came
Do you
from.
know why that is? It's
Why?
so that when they were born, he didn't kill them.
That's a nature thing.
Yeah. I mean, the first thing I want to do when my kids were born, I'm like, I kind of really want to kill you, but you look like me, so I won't.
Gross. Yeah, it's to be like killing myself
Yeah.
softly
So I held off.
with his words.
They're 20 and 18
Killing
now,
me
but the jury's
softly.
still out.
I kill
Oh.
myself softly.
Well,
With
I know
music
my
and a
kids are
bath.
mine because
Yeah,
I know
I
where
like to
they
light
came
some
out
candles
of, and
sometimes
they look like their dad.
wine.
So
A
you
little bit
know,
of wine
I'm
and
pretty
some
sure I know where they
Barry
came
White,
from.
sometimes
It's like
some hand
a
lotion.
Just soak
it's
your
a
words.
delivery thing.
My wife
right,
says
now
the
the
same
bath
thing. She's
tub.
like, oh, yeah, they're
All that
mine.
does
I'm like, I don't
curdles
know.
up
I
like
slept
raw
around a
milk.
lot.
Yeah, you're right. So I use raw milk.
She still claims that, though.
But you know, if we can,
Actually, sometimes I use ice cream.
we can
because it
circle
has
back to
stronger
that
staying
artificial
power.
insemination in
I found
cows,
butter
which I
pecan
thought
ice
was
cream works the best.
actually fantastic.
In the bathtub.
is
Yeah.
because you
Try
would go
butter
by
pecan
this
ice cream.
farm
It's gonna make
and
your bath smell
all the
good, but it's not
calves
doing
looked
nothing.
No, we'll
exactly
just grab
the
a
same
handful of it and crank down
because
on
they
it.
were all the
Lather it
same
up.
sperm.
Rinse it all off.
All
pecan
the
ice
same
cream,
sperm inseminated
Watch out for
into
the
many
pecans,
different
though.
heifers.
Yeah.
What is this?
But all the calves
hen
came out
chuckling about
identical.
over here.
Do you think
Jesus
our
Christ,
listeners
Think
you
about
ain't shut
this.
the fuck up since you got here.
Go on.
So, what do you think the chances are that our listeners caught both conversations? I'm sure Cookie did.
Well, I think it's going to be one of those things like in college when you had to take notes and you were only given a little index card, and you wrote one in green ink and one in red ink, and then you had a little green
Who
piece
did
of
that?
cellophane and a red piece of cellophane.
I think that Cookie
did that?
was writing with both hands.
Yeah, I did.
I don't think anybody heard Phil and I's conversation.
It's like that
cackling old hen at the end of the
Have
table.
you ever seen that artist? Those artists
You're
like
such an asshole, man.
those tattoo artists.
Podcast.
They grab an ink pen and a pen in both hands and are just freestyling.
They mirror image.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's badass.
I
What were you guys talking
have
about
a,
anyway? I'm sorry. We
I have a
checked
special.
out.
I have a special talent where I can draw three things at once.
We were kind of
With
tuned
his
out
donger.
on your conversation, and it better been better than ours because
Oh, it was.
I could hear
it was
It was.
better.
Well,
I could hear
Recreate
yours
it.
more
What were
than
you
I
guys
could
talking
hear
about?
ours.
We were talking about artificial insemination.
We
Again?
circled back to
Because
the
Adam,
original
you can isolate
conversation.
these tracks. Actually,
Yeah, I can. I won't because that would be
Any-
no, that's a
editing.
lot of work.
Yeah,
You
I'd
guys
have to.
went back to artificial
That'd be like
artificial
two
insemination.
buttons.
We did.
Somebody's
I'd have to click
horny
two buttons.
tonight.
It's a lot of clicking.
Yeah, I'm not okay with that. Holy shit!
Speaking of a lot of clicking,
chicken nuggets to the very end. Honey mustard barbecue, sweet and sour sauce. Can I get 3 of each? I'm gonna eat them all.
Hell yeah.
Gay!
We play that drop a lot. I'm sorry, everybody. I keep after my producer to get new drops, but
He's dropping
He's
the ball.
so fucking lazy.
we just need to have a drop of Matt saying, I love Wiener, because I know it's somewhere in our annals. Of
Well, after he ate,
there it is. I love Wiener.
well, he ate 6 feet of it, so I think he
6
does.
feet 6 inches.
Yes, you did.
They're 13-inch long hot
yes.
dogs
In a 12-inch bun.
in a 12-inch bun.
And you did it very well.
Next time, we're going to do tacos. So to let all our female listeners know how we would destroy a taco.
He snorted. I love it. Again, twice. 3 times. Well done, sir.
Oh, I'd love to be an
Four.
That is what I truly like to be.
Well,
'Cause if I were an Oscar Mayer wiener, everyone would be in love with me.
That happened.
hard tacos or soft tacos?
Doesn't matter. A taco's a taco.
Sour cream or hot sauce?
Ew. Ketchup.
That's correct.
Ketchup on a taco. Give me a little spicy salsa. Sour cream?
Wait, are
no.
you playing the same song as I am?
He's been doing this too long. We've been doing this too long.
But
So you played Wiener on my butt, and I played 10 hours of nonstop farting noises, and it went along great.
But
We've been doing this.
but back to last week though, he
That went
did
together
ask.
so well, didn't it?
Did Matt not ask last week what orifice those could go up?
Yeah, he did.
He did.
I did.
So
Guilty.
I think that he asked that. And I think he actually wanted to know if he could shove one up his ass instead of eating it.
He could have.
No.
It was a note. He could have.
I wanted Phil to do
Adam,
it.
that was wonderful, by the way. That's for me. That's one of the top greatest. You played Wiener on my butt, and I played 10 hours of fart noises, and it went together so well, didn't it? Like we created something beautiful right there. That was poetry. That was beautiful.
Oh my god.
That's we've been doing. Yeah. Well, you're welcome, everybody.
But he asked the question. I think he wanted it.
And I'm playing the fart noises over here, and it
Just say
I'm surprised when you were really farting though, for real, before you started playing the noises on the computer.
You're right.
He had to record them from somewhere.
They kind of sounded like
Cave of the Winds.
loose lips sink ships. Oh, I think that was me, Adam, when that happened.
Oh, okay.
there's something about being watertight. And when you flutter, you let water in.
Well, we're on a completely different page here. You have 2, I have 1.
Have you named your vagina?
No.
Really? What about
So-
your boobs?
No.
When I lay in the bathtub,
Have you
mine
named your
kind
wiener?
of pops out like a bobber. When you lay in the bathtub, yours kind of just like what you just said.
Sends up distress signals.
Then sometimes maybe you're like, oh, thank God nobody's here. Other times you're like, Oh my God! What did I eat?
Holy shit! It's Morse code.
Just count them.
Dot 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 dash 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 dot 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 dash 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 dot 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 dash dash dash. What the fuck?
That's why I take showers.
All right,
I
here's
haven't
the
even been
question.
able to talk
I
for the
know. I
last 10
take
minutes.
showers.
When a woman's laying in the bathtub and she's feeling a little gassy, does it come out both spots so you get double bubble? Just one? Oh. It shocked me. I thought for sure it would have been both.
Oh, dear Lord.
So
Now,
Don't even try and correct his
So how do
anatomy
you know for sure?
thing going on here.
Explain to us. How do you know for sure?
so that little bubble right there was the ghost of Dick's past.
It doesn't matter which hole either.
Holy shit.
All right, I'm sorry. I'll stop now.
There's a remix
You
of
were
the song.
safe either way.
Right. That's a universal joke.
Now just listen to the beat and sing along.
You're welcome, listeners.
Not me, you.
Holy cow.
We're at like an hour and 20 minutes, aren't we?
No, I don't think so. We're over an hour yet. but-
Again.
Holy shit, we're at an hour and 21 minutes.
I told you, my internal clock's
Holy
good.
shit.
It's not a quick trip.
No.
is
This is a holy fuck.
you know what? You
It's a
took,
vacation.
well,
It's a
no,
fucking vacation.
you guys really need to like just change the name to the long cut. Like my dad used to take us on these. He goes, "Oh, I'm just going to take the shortcut to get here." The shortcut always end up being like the long cut because it took us through many different stops that we didn't need to be at.
I think we're
It
going to
was
call
like
this.
the long cut.
We're going to call this the Magnum Dong.
The Magnum Dog.
I'm
dog.
honored you guys want to name this after me.
That
How big a penis is too much penis?
wow, that's like a huge question. Like,
Well, yeah.
That's not the answer I expected, but
well, we're talking girth or length. You know,
Yes.
like if it punctures along, it's too long.
have you had that happen before?
No,
So you've been with a black guy.
no. I said no.
Awful quick to answer
No.
that. Is that
So you're still using both lungs.
I'm still using both lungs. They're both good. They're both unpunctured.
So
So what's the biggest girth then? Like a tuna can are we talking here? Or what?
Oh my god, that would be huge. No, oh my god, that would
tuna
kill me.
can? Really, Phil?
Kill me.
I'm just trying to keep the conversation flowing.
Lyndon.
Nobody's hung like a tuna can.
I beg the
Well,
differ.
they're
I saw a
short.
video once.
they're short.
Yeah, it was only 6 inches, but it was fucking 8 inches around.
Like, so how about one of those big ravioli cans?
Yeah, it's Chef Boyardee. Chef Boyardee coming at you.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No,
Dude,
no,
you
I
know,
still don't buy it.
Nothing mini about those
If
raviolis.
you're hung like that, she's speaking Italian afterwards.
Not only that, but
She's not
there's
even
there's
speaking.
something
She's
wrong.
dead. She's dead.
Huh.
Nobody in civilization should
I
have
would
that
think.
type of
I would
girth,
think that with
ever.
the lack of
It's called being impaled.
critical organs in that area, that she probably would not die.
You know,
Not immediately.
Just
She
tell our
may
listeners,
bleed.
as a female, we're all men, obviously. We have questions. We want to know
Allegedly.
things.
okay, well,
Obviously.
okay. So
what
here,
are you
this is
happy-
like Dr. Ruth.
What,
you know,
what's-
this is like no worse than Dr. Ruth or Dr. Laura. Okay.
all right, Dr.
yes.
Laura, what
All right.
is satisfactory to you? What does it take to get your flag
Basically,
waving?
what size crank do you enjoy the most? is what he's trying to say.
If you had to choose a crank,
So
what's
if you
the
had to
minimum
choose a
that
crank,
rings your bell?
Would you say maybe like 7.5 inches with a little lilt to the left? Or
You know what? Honest to God, I have never gotten a tape measure out and done that.
huh?
Yeah, never
So if
tape
you had to
measure.
guesstimate, you could
There's
be
still
plus or
time.
minus 3 inches.
But
What does
being
it
a
take?
realtor,
Yeah, plus or minus 3 inches. Yeah, I got a pretty good idea on square footage, but circumference and diameter are like things that are beyond me.
That's geometry. That's
Yeah.
tough.
It is, you know, and I was,
You can use the Gaussian formula to figure that out.
you know, it. God,
so
can I
is it
like just
how
decline
far
to
it
comment?
goes in, or is it how
Is
Yes.
it the motion?
Are you
Motion?
familiar with
Yes.
Four Loco?
how you buff the
Are you
wax?
familiar with
Yes,
Four Loko?
it's like it's more of that.
I was
Deeper is not better. It's wax in the car.
Why is it gotta
Yes.
be deeper?
So it was weird because
I was right.
One time,
It is. It's more about the.
One time I was actually having intimate relations with this girl who had actually
Really?
slept with. Yeah, I know, weird. Who had actually slept with one of my friends, and in the middle of it, in the throes of it, and it was hot and heavy, and things were swinging, and sweating. It was, yeah.
Oh my God! Were you filming?
It
Were
was-
you
it was-
filming
it was-
this,
It was
or?
late in June.
But were you
and-
filming this?
The humidity. No, I didn't. But she randomly
well,
turned
you're
and said
ignoring
she
this.
she had never had my dick anywhere besides her vagina, and she said you're anywhere between 1.25 inches to 1.5 inches longer than your friend, and I'm like, wow, I didn't know there was a measuring tape in there. Is this a weigh station? So
Wow,
that she
okay.
immediately stopped fucking me once I said that, and of course that's how my sexual encounters usually go. I say something very smart ass, and
See-
it stops.
Rather than saying something to her, you should have texted your friend and said, "I'm bigger."
Well, I know. She's like, you're like 1.25 inches to 1.5 inches longer than your friend. And I'm like, didn't know this was a weigh station.
I think it's actually more on the girth than it is the length.
Oh.
So
I disagree.
But
I think it's
there is a minimum
I was
length.
just shocked because I only thought my dick was like 1 inch to begin with. But
I
to
think
gain
there
an
I
inch and
think
a half
there
on
is
somebody's
there
like,
is a minimum length and a girth thing that goes on, but it's all about how you feel about the person. Do you
I
love
was
them
just
and
happy
do you feel
because I didn't have to take
connected? It's,
penicillin.
oh,
after
that's
that.
horse shit.
no, it's not horse shit.
Well, the
It's about
female's
it's about
perspective,
relationships.
That's understandable. But what about a male perspective?
Well, I don't have the male perspective on
Any
that
port in the
because I'm
storm.
not a male.
You never been with a male?
I've been with a male. Every encounter
Have
I've
you
ever
ever been
had
with a
is with a
female?
male. No,
Any port in a storm.
no. Oh no! I would.
Are you a fan of the Golden Gate Bridge?
I am.
Do you have
That was a
ambitions
high
to go to
five.
the Eiffel Tower?
I do. That's another high five.
Do you like the phrase "pig on a spit"?
I do.
Oh, we've taken this to a dark
This is
place.
horrible.
I'm actually going to
Stop it.
really Google all these in the morning to know what I just
You
got
have no
myself.
idea what any of those people.
Because you know what? I was just wondering what all this shit meant because I was clueless. I didn't
it's
even
going
want
to have something to do
join
with
it.
somebody peeing in your mouth or shitting
No,
on
no,
your
no.
chest.
This is just.
or,
This
The
is just.
Golden Gate Bridge is about
This
the
is-
golden
this is
shower,
just-
right?
no,
like,
no,
getting
this
pissed
is
out while
geography.
you're in the shower.
This is just straight up one dick on one end, one dick on the other end, and you're in the middle. That's it.
What? Well,
Yeah.
Well, the golden shower is getting pissed
Well, that's
on.
different, but
right.
the Golden
Well,
Gate
no,
Bridge is
Golden
different.
Gate Bridge is a
What is the
place.
Golden
It's
Gate
in
Bridge?
San Francisco.
Yeah,
It's the highest.
I've been there.
Of all the bridges in the contiguous United States, that's the one with the highest suicide rates off of too.
Yeah.
well, but I've never been there, so I
I've been
can't
there.
speak
Would
to
you
that.
like to go to the
And
Golden Gate
there
Bridge?
is something about that bridge because when I was there, I wanted to jump off it too.
That's
Then I
because
just drove across it.
you know
But
why?
who are you there with? I mean, did you?
It doesn't
Like, she-
matter. You're
she-
in San Francisco, so
she
mostly
was a
guys
slut.
want to do you.
Hello.
Not the Golden Gate Bridge. I mean, the flowers are pretty and stuff, but you
Don't
got to
make
go
me
to
graphically
you got to go
explain pig on a spit,
downtown
too.
to get to the really attractive men.
I love that you know that.
on Pier 4 right out of the Fisherman's Wharf.
He even knows the pier number.
Oh my God! You know the number.
They're walruses.
Whoa!
Sea cows.
Oh, wiener in my butt. We switch it, wiener in my butt.
You know what I find really odd about this podcast is that
It exists?
no, that we can talk about this shit, but we could never talk about COVID and masks, but we can talk about dicks and vaginas.
Because COVID is so overdone
Anyway.
and boring.
I know. All right.
There we go. Sorry, we're not ending yet.
Just saying.
You don't break our rules.
Okay, sorry.
It doesn't exist in our world.
Well, COVID doesn't exist in my world, so that's fine.
We can do a shot-for-shot breakdown of 2 meals for Sister Sarah, all you want. But we're not going to talk about fucking what you said.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I think we should talk about the movie
I get that.
Blazing Saddles.
Yes, we
Oh.
At least Spaceballs.
That's the
Keep
best
firing,
one.
assholes.
Spaceballs, I love.
Right.
Why
love
would you
that
bring
movie.
that up? Don't
I
get
love-
political
we all-
on
He
this
brought
shit.
up Spaceballs.
We have to go potty.
No.
Shut this thing down.
All right, yeah, it's time. Anyway, Adam, you ready to break this down?
Whatever.
Well, all right. He's Adam Filkins. I'm Phil Nickel. Matt Lindley, thank you. We love you, our resident Sasquatch expert, wiener eating champion. Julie, thanks for joining us late. Ashley, thanks for being on here early. You know what? Email us. pineapplenipplearsehole@gmail.com. PNApodcastexpress@gmail.com. Make good choices.